For KWYR.com, I'm Chris Dosky here inside Cologne Schools alongside Cologne Cowboy football coach Scott Kortan, getting us set for the Edgemont and Cologne football game in Edgemont. Coach, thanks for the time.
Oh, not a problem, Chris.
Well, Coach, I know facing a team that's miles and miles away, it's hard to get your hands on film, a scouting report, because you guys don't face the same teams pretty much throughout the season. So do you go off what you saw from them last year?
Well, yeah, we'll watch last year's film and we'll take some stuff from there. I've also talked to a couple coaches of different teams that they've played for this year and got a little bit of a scouting report. So we do have some information coming in, so hopefully we're prepared.
Just looking at their schedule, they started out the season with a couple of wins, but they've dropped their last three. They've only scored 22 points over the last three games, so it sounds like their offense a little bit down from last year.
Well, you know, I know last year they were kind of young. This year they've got a couple seniors that are kind of leading them. And I think they're a little bit beat up right now. I know last week they played a really good Wall team, and you know, Wall kind of took it to them a little bit. But you know, I think Edgemont kind of held their own. But I do think they kind of got beat up in that game a little bit. So I mean, that's kind of the information I have, and that's what we're going to kind of go with. So.
Scott, you guys haven't tasted defeat since that Gregory game. You guys have been playing very well over this last month. Tell us what the keys to success have been in those games.
Well, right now it's our defense that's carrying us, Chris. We've had 3 consecutive shutout games here now, so our defense has really stepped up. I think there's still room for improvement there, but defensively, the kids they're reacting well, they're reading well, so that's kind of been our key. They've really kind of stepped up their game, and hopefully our offense is getting better too, but defense has kind of carried us here.
Who have been some of the guys setting the tone offensively and defensively this year for your team?
Well, offensively, you know, Reed Harder's our quarterback, and, you know, he's kind of the heart and soul of the team. Our running backs that we have, you know, we kind of do running back by committee. We've got Chase Harbonic and Cole McCarty, and Will Cahoy is now back off an injury. So with those 3 running the ball, we've got a kind of a 3-headed monster there, which is a good thing to have. Receiving-wise, Kelly O'Brien is kind of our go-to receiver. Up front, you know, we've just got some big boys up front that they've been solid for us all year. Colin Stenson has been a starter there for a lot of years already, and you know, Isaac Kortan has been our center for 2 years, so you know, he's kind of stepped up his game, and our other guard is Yogi is what we call him, but Alan Varlick, and you know, he's really stepped up his game. You know, another big boy, 300 pounds up there, so it gives us some beef up front. And you know, they're all really playing well. And defensively, it's our linebackers that are really carrying us. And there again, you know, we're talking those same kids. It's, you know, Chase Harbonic and Will Cahoy and Reed Rutten. They're really kind of the heart and soul of our defense.
After this long bus ride to Edgemont, you kind of worry how the guys are going to start out this football game, and they're high school kids. They're going to be tired after a long bus ride. You know that. So talk about the importance of getting off to a good start against this Edgemont team.
Oh, it's really important. You know, I look back, last week we got off to a slow start, and the kids really rebounded in that second quarter, and they played hard. So I'm hoping we don't have to do that again out in Edgemont. But like you said, it's a long bus ride. You get off the bus, and you got bus legs. And, you know, hopefully we can rebound from that a little quickly and you know, set the tone from the first kickoff. But, you know, if it takes us a quarter to get going, hopefully it'll still be enough for us. So.
Coach, thanks a lot for the time. Good luck in this ball game.
Absolutely. Thanks, Chris.
Again, alongside Cologne football coach Scott Kortan here at Cologne Schools, I'm Chris Dosky for KWYR.com.